We've got something here which is actually very worrying, okay?
Yeah.
There's this song, and there's a little bit of a history behind this. You see, China often, and it's part of their whole political,
Pull up your notes so we can get it
yeah,
right.
I'll get the notes here. But the fact of the matter is, whenever there's a big political shift in China, let's say now Xi Jinping's about to get his new, his renewal, his renewal of his dictatorship or whatever, there are factions within the Chinese Communist Party that are trying to vie for power, okay? So there is a little bit of uncertainty there. So what they do is every time there's a new thing is they rile up this nationalism by saying that they're going to take back Taiwan. Because this has been something that's been going on since the Communist Party took over China. They failed to take back Taiwan, and so it's always been a very big talking point for them. We're going to take back Taiwan. We're going to reunify. And at first it's always by force. Now they're trying to say it's peaceful reunification. Whatever the case, they put out propaganda about taking back Taiwan every couple of years. Okay? And one thing that they've been doing now for a while is something to do with high-speed rails. Okay. So we're going to play a little bit of this song in the background, and then I'm going to explain to you what's going on. So take a look at this song. Let me just quickly make sure that our audio is going to work. 1 second. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, let's take a look.
Now we sped this up to make it sound ridiculous so we don't get claimed. Maybe.
Yeah, well, we might be lucky. Yeah, so. Okay, now I think the important thing for us to take a look over here, it says 左上拿东车. So we're going to take the high-speed rail to Taiwan. Okay, so we're going to take the high-speed rail to Taiwan. That's pretty much the be-all and the end-all of this video. So they're showing the China high-speed rail train. It says we're going to take the high-speed rail to Taiwan. Now, first of all, is that possible?
That is not possible.
Why?
Well, this is actually just a ploy for reunification. So it is not possible because it is separated by the Taiwan Strait, which is an ocean.
By the sea.
And also there's islands in between. But what they... we have some notes there,
I'll read the notes in a minute. Let's just take a look at some more of this.
This is a pop song, by the way.
Yeah.
It says by 2035.
So they've got a date now, 2035. I'm going to take the high-speed rail in 2035 to Taiwan.
Right.
That's what they're saying. So I'll read the notes here before we continue.
So why does this pop song exist?
Basically, the high-speed rail is going to be, it's been planned out. It's going to go from Pingtan, Fuzhou, which is in Fujian province, to Taipei, Taiwan. Okay, and it is in the National Comprehensive Third Transportation Network Planning Outline put out by the Central Committee of the CCP.
So this is what you get on ADV podcasts that you don't get elsewhere. We're going to go through and break down why they made this.
Now, previously, they've made a thing about this in 2004 and in 2008, where they put out this planning.
They've done two propaganda campaigns about how they're going to, by 2004, finish a rail network that will, after reclaiming Taiwan, be a possibility. Yeah. So they did that prior to that, and say by 2004, blah blah blah. Then they did it again, but by 2008, and then you can see it in this one. It's by 2035.
Yeah, exactly. So they do this every time to kind of underhandedly threaten reunification,
right?
Because they've got like a Professor Li Fei of a Chinese research center, which says this is all part of their like announcement about this planning, and he says that an underwater tunnel to Taiwan is feasible, it's logical, but not politically viable, but will be viable after reunification.
So now you can kind of get a taste of why this song exists.
So it's made for the explicit purpose of saying they're going to reunify and take over Taiwan. Okay. Now the lyrics, as we heard in the beginning, let's just hear a little bit more here for a second, quickly.
Maybe pause it so we don't get clear.
Yeah, okay.
I think we're avoiding it thus far. You never
know.
I
mean, let's just fast forward a little bit. Basically, they're showing off all the beautiful... Sorry, let's go back. They're showing off all the beautiful tourist spots in Taiwan. Because, Taiwan is very well known. We've been there, obviously, multiple times. It's a beautiful place. You lived there for a year. There's so many beautiful, well-known spots, even well-known throughout mainland China. But now they're mixing in the mainland China tourist spots in this music video to kind of say that it's just another part of China. So we're going to visit all these beautiful spots in Taiwan as if they're just another tourist spot in China. And within this music video, this is an official music video, by the way, put out by the state.
Yep.
It's got, you know, the high-speed rails. It actually has Chinese flags in it, you know, the red Chinese flags. It's got Tiananmen Square in it, all that kind of stuff. So it's trying to say, this is just fact. It belongs to us. It's kind of like some crazy ex-boyfriend trying to say that his ex-girlfriend belongs to him type thing. You know what I mean? It's a crazy thing.
Yeah, so last time we talked about that real estate article that was put out there. It was like, after we take back Taiwan, where can you get the best real estate in Taiwan? And we are creeped out by that kind of stuff. But then when you have state back, songs coming out saying like, yeah, we're going to bring our full family over to Taiwan. We're just going to reclaim it with military force.
Oh, it's just like, we're just going to jump on the high-speed rail and go and see all the sites in Taiwan, which we're going to get to now in a second, because it's getting more devious than just this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like this. Yeah. It's really bad vibes.
They've got like Zhongguo Meng posting all this propaganda crap.
It's a shit song, by the way.
Oh, of course.
It's not even worth laughing at. But it's actually kind of creepy.
Yeah, the creepy part though is now they're using kids. They've got kids singing this song, okay?
Let's go militarily destroy and murder everyone in Taiwan, and then we'll take it over, and then we can take the high-speed rail there.
Yeah. So, okay, here we got the kids singing the same song. Waving the Chinese national flag, by the way, for those of you who can't see it.
Let's go on the high-speed rail to Taiwan.
We've got like a group of kids here all singing it.
We're going to do it in 2035.
Yeah. We're going to go and see the Ali Mountain, which is a very famous mountain in Taiwan. It's beautiful there. We've been there.
Yep.
And see the magic of the Sun Moon Lake, which is another very famous, you know.
Yeah.
Basically, you get the idea.
Yeah.
So what they're doing here is they're saying, oh, we're just going to hop on the high-speed rail and go look at all these beautiful spots in our Taiwan type thing in 2035.
Again, it's grooming.
Yeah.
It's grooming the populace. And it's also like what's it called? A defense mechanism, because then they can say, oh, we're definitely going to, because then people aren't going to question, be like, when are we going to take back Taiwan? You keep promising that we're going to go militarily take over Taiwan. We'll give them a song that says, oh yeah, we will, and by this date, you know.
Yeah.
And you groom them, you get them ready and comfortable with the idea that they're going to be murdering.
It's terrible. It's like, oh, we're just going to take it over.
Yeah.
It's like teaching your kids, like, oh, we're going to go take over the Navajo reservation. We're going to turn it into a shopping mall, you know, and you're making the kids that
militarily,
live nearby. We're going to invade the Navajo, you know, reservation and completely flatten it and put in a shopping mall.
Or like a neighboring country.
That is the most passive-aggressive crap you could ever do, is what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they're teaching it to kids to sing. It's like, oh, it's a kid's song. Let's get all our kids to wave flags and sing it. It's just, it's horrible. It's warmongering. It's awful. And that's just what the CCP does.
Yes.
Anyway, we thought we'd bring that to light.
Take the pills, Jeff.
Great.
Who says that?
My true love eats chicken feet.
My true love eats fish heads.
I know she puts things in her mouth that I would never touch.
Yeah.
Like what? Just you guys, huh? Can ya? You'd say mom.
He looks like he eats crayons.
Neil did for
Can't do it.
Neo 10-4 can't do it. This is
He says it. He said it can't do it.
This is definitely what you want, I assure.
This is definitely what you want, I assure.
You gotta understand, China.
Wow, that's a little too much for me.
Close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind